Laws you absolutely need to know. This is the Fabrics of Law podcast. Today we're breaking down one of the most important and most misunderstood privacy laws in the United States, the Federal Wiretape Act, also known as part of the Electronic Communications Privacy Act of 1986, or ECPA. This is the law that decides when you can record someone, what counts as illegal wiretaping, and how it applies to phones, texts, and even the internet. Why the law exists? The Federal Wiretape Act was created to protect people's private conversations from being secretly recorded or intercepted. Back in the day, that meant telephone calls, but now it covers electronic communications too, like emails, DMs, and voice messages. The goal is simple. Your private conversation shouldn't be captured or shared without your consent. The one party consent rule. Here's the most important part. Under federal law, the United States is a one party consent country. That means if you're part of the conversation, you can legally record it without telling the other person. So if you're talking on the phone and you hit record, that's okay, because you are one of the parties giving consent. But if you record a conversation you're not part of, that's when you cross into illegal territory. That would be considered wiretapping, and it's a federal offense. Punishments can include fines and even jail time, depending on how serious it is. When it's illegal, the Federal Wiretape Act makes it illegal to intentionally intercept, use, or disclose any wiretape oral or electronic communication without consent. So if you bug someone's phone, hack into a group chat, or secretly record a private call between two other people, that's a clear violation. Even sharing or posting that recording, if you knew it was obtained illegally, can also get you in trouble. This law is about expectation of privacy. If people responsibly believe their conversation is private, you can't record it without their okay. Expectations and gray areas. Now, there are a few expectations. Law enforcement, for example, can legally wiretape phones, but only with a court approved warrant. Companies can sometimes monitor work communications if employees have been notified, and if the recording is made where there are no expectation of privacy, like someone shouting in public, that's generally allowed. But the big takeaway is if it's private and you're not part of it, don't record it. Remember, this is just federal law. Individual states can make stricter rules, and about a dozen have. There are two-party consent states, like California, Florida, and Pennsylvania, where everyone being recorded has to agree. So even if federal law says one-party consent is fine, your state law might not. Always check your local rules before recording. Why it still matters today. In the age of smartphones, live streams, and voice assistants, this law is more relevant than ever. It's what protects your privacy when you talk to doctors, lawyers, or even a friend. It also what protects your privacy from being recorded without permission. So whether you're filming a podcast, recording a phone call, or even using hidden audio on TikTok, it's crucial to know where the illegal line is. That's the Federal Wiretape Act. Short, powerful, and something every creator, journalist, and everyday person should know. If you found this helpful, share with someone who records content or does interviews. And stay tuned for the next episode of the Fabrics of Law podcast on laws you absolutely need to know. And trust me, there are many more.